Okay, everybody, this is an update on how to take out the background of a photo, especially when you have fine parts like hair. I know in another video we had the sky removed using the magic wand, which is like the basic, easy way to do things. So, for instance, if I hit magic wand here, you're gonna have a hard time getting the fine hairs with magic wand, even if you put the tolerance up. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go here, bring in your photo, go here, right click on it and duplicate a layer. It can be called whatever because at least in my case this is locked, so that's fine. And this is really just a backup in case you mess up this. You can just erase it, duplicate your layer again, and start over. So now you have those two identical layers. Now you're going to go down here to the adjustment layer icon, click on that, use solid color, pick a color like black, and it'll give you this. Now pull this down below the copy you're going to be working on, which is this one. And it can be called whatever you want. And then let's click on that, then go over here to your tool set and find the eraser here. And there's three kinds: the regular eraser, background eraser tool, and magic eraser tool. Of course, we're getting rid of the background, so background eraser tool. Set your brush for a decent size, something like that. The hardness I brought down to 50%, so you want a little bit of soft edge on it. Spacing I have at 50%. You can experiment if it isn't working on your image with these sizes and everything. So we'll stick with the pretty easy ones there. I got everything in the middle pretty much. Okay. And we got black as your foreground color, and we're selected on the background copy above the adjustment layer. So what this does is the crosshair there in the middle of the circle is going to sample whatever colors are in the background and give you a range of colors based on the tolerance, which I usually start with it around 50%. We got 49% here. Also use this middle picks one-time sampling. You want that. Discontinuous for the limits. There's three types. We're gonna use this one, discontiguous. Tolerance around 50%. Don't click that. So there's your settings right there to begin. You got black, so let's proceed. So I'm going to click one time, not on her hair, or it'll sample her hair color. Like you could accidentally think you're getting the background and get a stray hair there, and you'll sample the blonde hair and erase her hair. So what you want to do is grab, say, this green, hold it down, and start brushing down along it. And you see how that leaves her hair? Now, some of it erased there, and the reason it did is the tolerance was too high for that area. So we can just simply undo that, and don't do that part until we resample, which I'll show you. So let's start up here, curve around. You can kind of follow the hair too, that helps. And you can also click once and pull in. Now, where I had a problem there, I'm going to reduce the tolerance so that it doesn't pick as many colors in the range of the background, because there's probably a little bit of, you can see that there's a little gray, little green from the light reflections on her hairs, and that's picking up the same color as what I'm sampling. So I'll have to test this and see if it works. So I'm clicking on this to sample and holding it down and brushing that way. And it's still lost a little. You could adjust that down further, but I'm going to leave it there for now. And just go like that, because I'm pretty happy with how it's doing. That was not too good. So there, I would have wanted to reduce it, go back and do it. But I'm just gonna quickly show you how to do this, and it's not too bad. See, you're not losing much of the hair, and I'm clicking one time in the background area and dragging the brush while the button's held down. And you don't have to go that way. You can just go right through the hair if you want. Just make sure you sample it outside of the right there. See, that worked pretty good. And then to pick up these spots, because they were more gray than green, I can see there, you just simply go back and sample those. So click and hold down right on the color that didn't pick up, and you should be able to get that color now. And if you can just you can go do even 100% out here, because you don't have the hair to worry about. Just be careful, because if you go over it, it will erase it. And sample sample that green there. Okay, and this is kind of the process that you do. And definitely we're getting close to the hair, so I want to bring it down again. Let's try 42 and try to pick up this stuff. Okay, right in there, right in there, and see how that got that really nicely? There you go. Now you know how to do that. Alright, and once you get to where you're happy with your blacking out around the foreground, you can do some of the corners with either the magic wand, bring the tolerance down so it doesn't grab the hair again. Let's try 40% and hit up here. Now see, that's getting, I wouldn't want to risk that. Try 35. Now on the horse side looks fine. So you could just hit delete, and you could do that again with the brush to get rid of all these. So unselect that, grab your eraser, not the brush, the eraser. Remember to sample in the background color you want to remove, and there you go. And just fix that up. Remember, you got to hold it down or it resamples. So if I was going along erasing this part and then I let go and started right here, see, it's not erasing them because I sampled in the black. When I started again, I was over here. But if I'm over here, hold down, now it erases the sampled color. And see, that was brown, not green, so that's why it didn't erase. Now you can go back and get all the browns. Go back to getting the greens. There's some blue. There's some miscellaneous, probably gray. You might have to zoom in to get these precisely, but this gives you the idea. And then you can go back and do your fine adjustments. And there you go. You got most of it done now. And then rather than go through the whole thing, I'll just give you the basics, and you can, instead of the magic selector or magic wand, you can use the marquee tool and grab like a whole corner here, making sure not to grab her hair. Right click, fill with foreground color, which is black. What we want, and there you go. And then you can do another one like down here, fill, black, and so on, and block out large amounts that way too. And there you go. I hope that helped. answer some of your questions about limiting the background from your foreground, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you want to get notifications about our upcoming videos, and have a good time photoshopping. Thank you.